Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up, you guys? It has been 30 years since Street Sharks made its debut, and Mattel is celebrating Street Sharks, re-releasing nicely articulated Street Sharks. So yeah, you saw the video. Here's the tease. Street Sharks are coming. Coming March 21st and 22nd. They will be revealing even more from Mattel Creations in their 2-day stream. And there's the Street Sharks we will be seeing. So far 3 have gone up for pre-order. I'll show you those here in a second. Expect the other 3, I guess, soon. Yeah, Street Sharks are back 30 years. Wanted. You see drill nose here from the commercial or from the ad. You see how that nose is sticking out. You see all the articulation everywhere, which we did not have in the original line. Got Ripster here jumping into action. You see the articulation everywhere on him as well. Big slam move. Jab. And then blades. Going after drill nose. But wait. What do we have here? Dr. Paranoid. With both faces there. Alright, so here's what they're going to look like in their cages. So first we got Ripster here. With power punching action, it says. I hope it does have an action feature to him. I'm not sure. But you can see the articulation all through the knees, the waist, the arms, the wrists. Of course, nothing with the mouth. There he is in the cage. Oh, maybe he does have a mouth. That mouth is closed right there. Very nice. We have Jab here with his cage. His package, it says he has jackhammer headbutt. Hope he does have that action. You see the arms, the knees. He does have articulation in his jaw as well, it looks like right there. That is awesome. Open and closed mouth right there. Alright, so here you see Slash with the drill on the nose and his cage with the hook on top. And in package, the drill is taken off and put in the package there. Chilling, drilling action. Lots of articulation to this guy. Drill is back on in the cage. No articulation in the mouth though. So that's your first wave. Already up for pre-order. Sold out lots of places. Get on Entertainment Earth if you want it. All 3 in package. All 3 loose. Alright, Mattel Creations had their little stream event on 21st and 22nd. 21st was when they showed off the Street Sharks. Here they are in their little display. So the first wave has these 3 figures that we already talked about. Not sure what this box is all about, but we're not going to get that. It's just how they wanted to take pictures of them. Here's some shots of the back of the packaging showing how the animation works on the action figures. They still got the soft top so their mouths will move. They do have the action features, which I wasn't sure about. So you can see you can press the fin on the back to make their mouths open. And there you can see on Jab that yes, you move his arm and his head does pop up. And of course Slash, you move his in the back there and his drill action works. So we'll see the wave 2 later on this year. Check out the artwork on the back here. You do see Slobster on that artwork as well, so maybe we'll see him in 2025. There's that artwork on the back of Slash. And there's that action showing just pull the fin back and you open the mouth on Ripster, pull the arm back and you pop the head on Jab. Again, he's got the punching action on Ripster, so you can just twist the hips and he punches. And again, pull back on the fins on both of them and their mouths do open. And then what we also saw in the commercial, hopefully those will be coming out here on the 21st maybe. So yeah, get those Street Sharks 30th anniversary celebration articulation, especially these first 3. Here's our first shot of Jab and Ripster in their cages. They're outside the cages, mouths closed. Here's Ripster in package, front and back. You see the back says try me. Press my fin if you dare. I guess it opens his mouth. There's the sides of the package. Pull back my arm for power punching action. Front and back of the figure. Got his pants, his boots on. Sides of the figure. Mouth open action. Like I said, he's in the cage, out of the cage. Here's our Jab figure in package, front and back. Again, on the back says try me for his mouth biting action. But he also has a jackhammer headbutt. From the side, pull my arm for headbutting action. There's the front and back of the figure. Got the blue camo pants on with boots. From the sides. And there's his headbutting action and his mouth open. Bottom of his feet in the cage. Here's our Mattel Creations SDCC 2024 Ripster, a shark among us. Packaging with the slipcover over top, showing shots of the sharks. Ripster going into a bar with a bike back there behind him. There he is in the bar with his pool stick, his leather jacket on. Front and back of the package. And there is the effect piece there that he can use on the end of his stick. Now, with him having the glasses on, he looks like a blind man, so we can go either way with that, I guess. But there he is with the glasses off and the pool cue in hand. Glasses on, mouth closed. You see the accessories he comes with. Alright, here is Wave 2 in package with Streaks, Big Slamoo, and Dr. Paranoid. Here is Streaks front and back. There's the figure itself, half shark streaks on his skates. Big claws coming out of his hands. You can switch his hands out. There he is in his cage, biting out of it. Here's Dr. Paranoid, front and back of the package. Got a shell over his eye for a patch. Got the hook hand, the grapple hook hand. And you can see his face turns around as a piranha. And there is his accessories, regular hand versus the hook hand. His cage. Front and back of the figure. And the hook hand is actually just something he grabs onto. It doesn't hook into the hand slot. There's the piranha head. And also Wave 2 Big Slamoo, front and back of the package. There's the figure himself with his cage. Got on the white gym shorts, the blue socks, the sneakers. Got wristbands on. Spots on his head. So here's the Wave 2 images in action against all the sharks. There's Wave 2 in hand. In package. From the side, push down, rod and release. We'll fire the spears. Front and back of the figure. Sides, the different heads. Get your Big Slamoo in package, front and back. Sides, pull arm up for a whale of a smash. Back and front. Sides, and mouth open action. And then your streaks, front and back. Side, swap hands for combat claws. You can see the regular claws front and back. Sides of the figure. And then SDCC 2024 panel had that we're going to get Moby Lick. We're also going to be getting Ripster Metallic. Slobster. We're going to be getting Calamari. We're going to get Slamoo Boxer. And we're going to be getting Manta Man. So they all are on display. Looking really good. Slobster. Manta Man. Oh, look at that. He's got a mouthpiece in. Big Slamoo with his mouthpiece in and his boxing gloves. Calamari, Metallic Ripster, and Moby Lick. And as a wish list, I'd like to see Rocks, Radical Bends, Reptile, and Evil Drax. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if I already, hit that thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.